He will clear this room.
Thank you.
You could say 1, 2, 3,
Thank you for
eyes on
attending
me.
the Board of Works and Public Safety meeting of Tuesday, February 10th, 2026. I note for the record, we do have a quorum. Would you please rise and join me in the Pledge of Allegiance?
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Thank you. Is there any petitions or comments by citizens who are present? Seeing none, we will move on to the approval of the agenda.
Mr. President,
Yes.
I move to amend the agenda to change item 10 to board to consider resolution RB 0626, a resolution awarding selection of developer partner for Finch Creek Park Phase 2 build, operate, transfer project. Also add item 14A, board to consider amendment 1 to the services agreement with First Due Company for the Fox Prairie and Forest Park Clubhouse restroom renovation project. And finally, add item 15A, board to consider temporary closure of 3 parking spaces on Logan Street and 1 parking space on North 9th Street for window replacement at 98 North 9th Street, and approve the rest of the agenda as presented. I know that was a lot.
It's amazing you could just rattle that off like that.
Spent all night memorizing it, sir.
Well, I'm going to second that. There's a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Moving on to the consent agenda, is there a motion to approve as is presented?
So moved.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Moving on to previously discussed item 1, board to consider approval of service agreement with Toric Engineering for replacement of a PLC at Lift Station 19, Kristen Parker. Jonathan Murgo, we have the big gun today.
Jonathan Murgo, Noblesville Utilities. I'm standing in for Kristen Parker. Good morning, members of the board, Mr. President. We're presenting to request an emergency approval for a purchase of a PLC. This is the controls for Lift Station 19, our largest lift station. The control has suffered a critical failure. We're currently running that lift station in hand. So we've gone through the procedures for an emergency purchase. We still, per that requirement, we did get 2 quotes, and Toric, who is our SCADA unifier, they are the lowest quote.
Is there any discussion?
I make a motion to approve.
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve the service agreement with Toric Engineering, replacement of PLC at Lift Station 19. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thank you, Jonathan. On to new items for discussion. Item 1, board to consider service agreement with Bertner Electric, Inc. for work at Fire Station 77. Chief Matt Mitchell.
Morning, Board.
Morning.
Matt Mitchell, representing the Noblesville Fire Department. We have an agreement in front of you that is concerning some electrical work. It's a small public works project at Station 77. As a direct result of our SCBA replacement, we need to upgrade an air compressor at 77. We're going to talk about 71 next. So we need some electrical work done. We need a 70 amp 3-phase power supply at both of these locations. Bertner Electric has quoted that job, and we recommend that you accept this quote for $4,919.90.
Chief, in lay terms, what do these compressors do?
That's what compresses the bottles in the air in which we transfer to our bottles.
Okay,
that we
gotcha,
utilize,
gotcha.
yes. So we need a larger compressor because it's a higher PSI bottle that we're switching to.
Okay. And so I'm assuming that's why we're just going to do 77 and 71, or?
That's where we have our 2 fill stations, correct.
Gotcha, okay, thank you.
Move to approve the services agreement with Bertner Electric for work at Fire Station 77.
Second.
Motion and second, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 2, board to consider service agreement with Bertner Electric, Inc. for work at Fire Station 71. Chief.
All right, Groundhog Day. Same project at Station 71. The cost for this upgrade is $6,781.18. So we request your permission to partner with Bertner on this project as well.
Make a motion to approve the services agreement with Burton Electric, Inc. for work at Fire Station 71.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank
Thanks,
you.
Chief. Item 3, board to consider purchase of trucks and sport utility vehicles for the police department. Assistant Chief Eric Cunningham.
Morning, Board.
Good morning.
Eric Cunningham, representing the Noblesville Police Department. Before you is a request for the purchase of 3 Chevy Silverado pickup trucks and 7 Chevy Traverse SUVs. I am recommending the approval of the purchase through Kelly Chevrolet for the amount of $433,579. They were the low bidder of 3.
You'll come back later to us for build-outs for the lights and...
Yes,
all
the equipment will be separate.
Okay. Is there any discussion?
I make a motion to approve the purchase of the trucks and sports utility vehicles for the police department.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 4, board to consider purchase of 5 police pursuit vehicles. Eric.
This is a similar request. We have quotes for 5 police pursuit vehicles. The low bid was $221,223.40 from Larkin Greenwood Ford. I am recommending the approval of this purchase for those 5 vehicles.
I move to approve the purchase of 5 police pursuit vehicles.
Second.
Motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Thanks, Eric.
Thank you.
Item 5, board to consider approval of 2026 mental health consulting services agreement. Deputy Police Chief Jason Thompson.
Good morning.
Good morning.
The request before you is the 2026 Mental Health Consultant Service Agreement between the Noblesville Police Department and Susan Sheriff Vincent. This agreement is for $90,000, and the funding has been approved within the 2026 budget. To demonstrate the value of the service during 2025, Susan and her team at Frontline Counseling have provided 817 total hours of mental health and wellness services to our department. This includes over 370 hours of individual counseling, providing direct confidential support to our officers. She also provides over 150 hours of education and training, 152 hours of supporting peer recovery and resilience, and 35 hours assisting our crisis negotiation unit, along with other wellness services such as neurofeedback, equine therapy, and critical incident support. Bottom line, she takes care of our officers. That allows our officers to take care of everybody else. With that, based on that critical importance of this program, we respectfully request that you approve this agreement.
Thank you, Jason, for that. The statistics from last year. I move to approve the 2026 mental health consultant services agreement.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thanks, Jason. Item 6, board to consider conflict of interest disclosures. Evelyn Lees.
Good morning.
Morning.
As required by statute, we have four conflict of interest disclosures here. One is for Ms. Dyer, one is for Mr. Elmer, and then we have 2 firefighters who do work for the city outside their regular duties. And we just ask that you accept these.
Make a motion to accept the conflict of interest disclosures.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Did I get an aye from you?
Non-abstaining.
Oh. Any noes? Any abstentions?
Thank you.
Let the record show. Item 7, board to consider lease agreement with Noblesville Creates for space at 839 Connor Street. Aaron Head.
Morning, Board.
Morning.
This is our annual lease agreement with Noblesville Creates for use of space in the city building at 839 Connor Street. Essentially, the organization runs a store there called Noble Made. It's been a good partnership for the city over the years, and this is just an extension of that for 2026.
Any discussion?
Make a motion to approve the lease agreement with the Noblesville Creates for space at 839 Cotter Street.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. On to item 8, board to consider service agreement with Noblesville Creates. Aaron.
Again, this is an annual services agreement that the city of Noblesville has with Noblesville Creates for different activations throughout the year, managing our cultural arts district, and additional services to the city for community art projects throughout the year. This item is budgeted through the city council each year, and I also know Victor from Noblesville Creates is back here. If you have not met him yet, great guy. Make sure you get to meet him at some point. He can also answer any questions you have from Noblesville Creates, and this comes with favorable recommendation and would look to have an approval.
Victor, I appreciated that you showed up this morning. Does anybody have any discussion, questions?
I make a
Concerns?
motion, the board to consider service agreement with Noblesville Creates.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries.
Thank you.
On to item 9, board to consider service agreement with Blue Sky Commerce. Sarah Davis. Good morning.
Good morning. Sarah Davis, Economic Development Manager. Before you use a service agreement with Blue Sky Commerce, Blue Sky's been a trusted partner for the last 6 years and instrumental in helping us to tell Noblesville's economic development story, as well as stay connected with our business community. Blue Sky supports our team across a range of areas, including marketing, brand visibility, storytelling, content creation, social media, and website development. These efforts align directly with our marketing and communications initiatives. This contract is renewing Blue Sky services through December of 2026 and has a not-to-exceed amount of $175,000. This amount was planned and budgeted in our economic development budget in 2026. We are asking for your approval of this contract, and I'm happy to answer any questions. And we also have Rachel Painter here from Blue Sky to answer any further details that you might want to know.
Seems to be working. We're booming.
We are. Our LinkedIn is just 4 followers shy of 3,000 people. So 1, 2, 3, 4, just in case nobody's
Well,
following.
we're up to 6 viewers for this.
Well, there you go. Just a little shameless plug.
Any questions?
Move to approve the services agreement with Blue Sky Commerce.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
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 Motion carries.
Thank you.
On to item 10, board to consider a resolution RB 06-26, a resolution awarding selection of developer partner for Finch Creek Park Phase 2 Build, Operate, Transfer Project. Savannah Wines.
Good morning.
Morning.
So this resolution would allow us to move forward selecting the developer, which is going to be Cardin Associates, and then from there we'll be able to engage with stakeholders and develop a defined scope, fee, and schedule.
This time we should open a public hearing. Evelyn? Is there anyone from the public here this morning that wishes to address this? Anyone? Seeing no one from the public come forward, I make a motion to close the public hearing. Is there a second?
Second.
All in favor, signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now, if there's no further discussion, we're on to consider resolution RB 06-26.
Make a motion to approve?
Second.
There's a motion and a second to approve RB-06-26, a resolution awarding selection of developer partner for Finch Creek Park Phase 2 Build, Operate, Transfer. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now we're on to the rest of the Savannah Wine Show. Item 11, board to consider purchase of a 144-inch zero-turning radius rough mower for golf course maintenance. Savannah.
So this is a mower for the golf team. It'll be used at Fox Prairie and Forest Park, and it is just part of our life cycle and fleet update to get us up to full capacity.
Do we currently have a 144-inch zero-turning radius mower? Meaning, do we have a trade-in?
We have one, it is not ready to be traded in yet, so we'll have both of them for this year and maybe next year.
Oh, okay. Any further discussion?
Make a motion to approve the purchase of the 144-inch zero-turn radius rough mower for golf course maintenance.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. On to item 12, board to consider purchase of mowers from Haltom for Noblesville Parks maintenance. Savannah.
So same thing, this is just for our park maintenance team. This will be a purchase of 6 total mowers, and then we do have 5 trade-ins that go along with this.
Make a motion to approve the purchase of mowers from Halton for Noblesville Parks maintenance.
Second.
There's a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 13, board to consider purchase of 2 Kubota rough terrain vehicles from McAllister Outdoor for Noblesville Parks maintenance. Savannah.
So these are also for the park maintenance team. This includes 1 new and then 1 replacement with a trade-in. We currently have all the attachments for Kubota, so we are trying to stick with that or something that is compatible. But yep, this is just a life cycle replacement and getting up to full capacity.
Make a motion, the board to consider purchase of 2 Kubota rough terrain vehicles from McAllister Outdoor for Noblesville Parks and Maintenance.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 14, board to consider amendment number 1 to service agreement with Ratio Design for design work at Dillon Park and Seminary Park. Savannah.
So this is specifically to add civil engineering services to the Dillon Park project. We knew from the beginning that we'll be adding a civil and an inspection team at some point. We just wanted to define the scope a little bit more before we brought those groups on. So this is adding that civil engineer to the project.
Sorry.
This is the one.
Is your motion?
Make a motion to approve the amendment number 1 to the services agreement with Ratio Design for design work at Dillon Park and Seminary Park.
Second.
Are we having 14 and 14A, or is 14A replacing 14?
It's 15.
So, okay, so our motion needs to be on 14. So we have a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Now we go to 14A. Board to consider amendment number 1 to the service agreement with First Due Company for the Fox Prairie and Forest Park Clubhouse Restroom Renovation Project.
At the last meeting, this is the project that was awarded. We began demoing last Monday, and we demoed Forest Park yesterday and found mold in the walls that we need to remediate. So this is to take care of that.
I see a mold guy in the audience. Oh.
I make a motion to approve amendment number 1 to the services agreement with First Due Company for Fox Prairie and Forest Park Clubhouse restroom renovation project.
Second.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
On to 15A. Board to consider temporary closure of 3 parking spaces at Logan Street and 1 parking space on North 9th Street for window replacement at 98 North 9th.
Yeah, we need to do 15 first, then 15A.
Oh, okay, let's stay in order. Board to consider temporary closure of the northbound lane of South 8th Street, Renee Gully.
Good morning.
Morning.
Before you is a request from Trevor Feeney on behalf of Flattery and Collins to perform a curb cut to install a concrete drive approach to the back of the property located at 601 South 9th Street. The crews will encroach in the northbound lane of South 8th Street during the working hours. They will have traffic control and the lane will reopen when the crews are completed each day. This project is expected to begin Monday, February 16th. and will be completed within 3 to 5 business days.
Is curb cut on an existing curb approved by engineering, or,
Yes.
and they, everybody,
Engineering and planning have
Okay.
approved.
any discussion?
Make a motion to approve temporary closure of the northbound lane of South 8th Street.
Second.
Motion second, all those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Now we can do 15A. Board to consider temporary closure of 3 parking spaces on Logan Street and 1 parking space on North 9th Street for window replacement at 98 North 9th Street. And
Before you is a request from Darren Peck on behalf of Hometown Window and Doors to replace windows on 98 North 9th Street. Mr. Peck is requesting to reserve 2 parking spaces on Logan Street and 2 parking spaces on North 9th Street. All of the windows being replaced are only on 9th Street. So that's why there's an adjustment of the parking spaces.
there's 3 spaces on Logan and 1 on North 9th here. So it's 2 and 2.
Mr. Peck just changed it.
Going once, going twice? Okay,
So it'd be 2 and 2.
okay, so we'll make sure that's in the minutes.
Yep, please.
I'd make a motion to approve temporary closure of 3 parking spaces on Logan Street, 2 spaces on Logan Street and 2 parking spaces on North 9th Street for window replacement at 98th North 9th Street. Did I get it right?
Yeah.
Praise the Lord.
Darren, we're good?
Thank you.
All the,
Yeah, the sidewalk will be temporarily closed while the boom is over the sidewalk.
okay. People will walk out the street and go around.
He'll detour him to the courthouse.
There's a motion, a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye. Aye. Motion carries.
Thank you.
Darren, thank you for attending. On to item 16. There's no more A's or B's or anything, so we're just gonna go 16. Board to consider amendment of the agreement with Lockmuller Group for design of Oleo Road from 146th Street to just north of 156th Street. Jim Hellman.
Good morning. We just submitted our 90% completed plans to NDOT. We'll have an October letting for this project. This is basically to get them finish out design. About half of this cost is because we applied for a federal grant, so we had additional submittals through NDOT, and with those, they're actually a little more thorough than what we do from a local level, just from the nature of what they do. They were also to save us a little over $100,000 on wetland mitigation. So I recommend to approve this amendment with Lockmuller.
Move to approve the amendment to the agreement with Lockmuller Group for the design of the Oleo from 146 to just north of 156th Street.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 17, board to consider service agreement with Lockmuller Group for construction inspection of Oleo Road from 146th Street to just north of 156th Street. Jim.
Late 2025, we went through the RFP process. I think we had 6 firms who submitted letters of interest. We went through those, had, I think, 3 people scored. Lockmuller scored the highest. NDOT approved the process, and then this is awarding the contract. This is awarded at 80% reimbursement through our previously received Fed grants.
Excellent. Any discussion?
I move to approve the services agreement with Lockmuller Group for construction inspection of Oleo Road from 146th Street just north of 156th Street.
Second.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. On to item 18. Thanks, Jim. Board to consider amendment number 1 to service agreement with First Group Engineering for 156th Street over William Lear Drain. Andrew Rodwell.
Good morning.
Good morning.
This agreement was for preliminary design of a small structure replacement, so a large culvert, small bridge that is on 156th Street. Really, this is just an extension of the time. We signed this last April, and it had a contract end date of December 31st, 2025, which was really just an error on that. It should be 2026, so this just catches that paperwork up to allow us to continue moving along with that, so no cost on this amendment.
Move to approve the amendment number 1 to services agreement with First Group Engineering for 156th Street over the William Lear Drain.
Second.
Motion is second, and in the minutes, we will adjust that to 2026. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you.
Thanks, Andrew. Item 19, board to consider approval of change order number 1, project closeout for community crossing matching grant for 2025 road rehab contract 2. Michael Booch.
Hello, good morning, Board.
Morning.
So this is the first change order on this and the final closeout request for retainage to be released to the contractor. In May of '25, we did go into an agreement with Reith Riley Construction. They have completed areas along 191st Cumberland Road, 161st Street, and areas in South Harbor and West Harbor. They've done their punch list. We're just asking that now that all the work's complete, that we can close out the 2025 CCMG contract too.
Move to approve the change order number 1 and project closeout for community crossing matching grant for the 2025 road rehabilitation contract number 2.
That's a CCMG. I feel like I'm in the know now. There's a motion and a second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries. Item 20, board to consider change order number 4 and number 5 and closeout of Greenfield Ave Wheeler Drain replacement. Michael.
All right, so this is for the project, small structure replacement on Greenfield Avenue that we started into agreement with Midwest Paving in 2024. They did complete work during that time. The previous change orders were for incidental construction that we found drain tile, county drain tile that was damaged. So we had to replace that. There is a change order on here that we had to do a little bit more remediation for that drain tile and overages that came from that. So this is for the mediation of any overages that we came through with the contract, and then also release of retainage and final closeout.
This was started in 24. When was it finished?
So it started, we went into the agreement in 24. Construction didn't start until 25. And then June of 25, it was substantially complete. They had a 30-day or 31-day closure. And then, like I said, then there was talks and considerations with the county surveyors. And in October of this year, it finally was complete construction. Some irrigation and stuff was damaged during that project as well, so that had to be taken care of here in October as well. So from May of this year all the way through October of 25, I should say, is when this construction happened.
Thank you. Any discussion?
Make a motion that the board consider change orders number 4 and number 5 and close out of the Greenfield Avenue Wheeler Drain replacement.
I'd second approval.
Motion is second. All those in favor signify by saying aye.
Aye.
Motion carries.
Thank you,
Thanks,
sir.
Michael. Is there any other business in front of the board? Seeing none, we are adjourned. Thank you for attending. Hey, Renee?